Comedy on Stage. You guys having fun tonight? Excellent, excellent. Well, hi, my name is Sasha. I just had a baby. Yeah, thank you, thank you. We're vaccinating him because we're raising him autistic. Look, I got a little bit of the tism myself, but there's no guarantee I was going to pass it on, so I was like, we got to fucking lock this in, okay? We got to vaccinate him. My brand of autism is I normally wear cargo shorts in the summer. And then when I wear my cargo shorts, I kind of look like, the main character of a show called Bob's Asperger's. That's my vibe. That's my vibe. And you can also probably tell by my haircut that I'm a cat person. Meow. You are what you eat. Now some of you are wondering, does she mean she eats cats? Cat people or just pussy? I see this too. It's like Velma and Shaggy made a lesbian. And some of you were kind of shocked when I came up here and said I had a baby because they're like, doesn't she have a dick? Like, there's some kind of energy happening, and now you all think I'm a trans man, so that's fine. That's fine. But no, I have a surprise for everybody. I am straight. Okay, that gives me a standing ovation in Green Bay. They're like, one of us, one of us. Yeah, no, Madison's not as excited about that. I feel like Madison is a place where oftentimes you meet a person for the first time, and one of the first things they'll ask you is like, hey, what's your gender? What are your pronouns? And I'm like, I don't know, man. My parents never threw me a gender reveal party, So it's a medical mystery. But I think there's this misconception that only liberals care about pronouns. I disagree. I think conservatives also care. It's just in a different way. I'll explain. I think, liberals, they're the types to put their pronouns in their email signature, their social media bio. But conservatives, they'll put their pronouns on the hand towels in the master bathroom. You gotta really love pronouns to embroider his and hers on towels, okay? Especially because we know which one his is. It's the crunchy one. Hers smells like lavender. His is standing against the wall. But yeah, had a baby recently, and I'm enjoying being a new mom, honestly, but I don't like hanging out with other new parents, because there's this thing a lot of new parents do where they read into every single little thing their kids do. I got this friend, she's got a new baby, and the baby's playing with Legos, and my friend goes, oh, he's gonna be an architect. And I'm like, settle down, bitch. He's 6 months old, okay? He's eating the Legos. That's not what Frank Lloyd Wright is famous for. But I'm using this logic, right? If ever a baby grabs my tit without warning, I'll be like, oh, he's gonna be a movie producer. If he's really ambitious, he can run for president. Yeah, Green Bay doesn't like that one. I'll say, if you don't like the political stuff, my son uses a lot of baby oil. Maybe he'll be a rapper. Keeping it topical. We like that. Nice, nice. Back when I was a pregnant comedian, I kind of liked being a pregnant comedian. Big sight gag, very amusing. But eventually I did have to buy new clothes because I was rapidly expanding, and I went to this place called the maternity wear section. Has anyone else here been to hell? Ugh, ugliest clothes I've ever seen in my life, okay? And you can trust me when I say the clothes are bad, because I am dressed like the IT department for a 2-person leaf raking company. Okay? If I say the clothes are bad, they're bad. But I decided to look elsewhere for my maternity wear, and I realized that the clothes that made me feel best as a pregnant person were actually in men's athleisure. Yeah, it turns out that men's athleisure is for men who are shaped like pregnant women. And it was really amusing to me to look at myself in the mirror just like 7, 8, 9 months pregnant, like, oh shit, I have a dad bod. Kind of want to fuck myself. That's how straight I am. I'd marry a pregnant guy and fuck him, But yeah, I will explain some of what you're seeing up here in terms of like this queer energy. There's actually a medical reason for it. I have a condition called polycystic ovarian syndrome. Do we know about this? Have we heard about this? Okay, a few folks. For the rest of you, welcome to my TED Talk. All that means is I just make a lot of testosterone, okay? So that's why I sound like a 14-year-old boy who smokes a lot of cigarettes. It's also why I like Dragon Ball Z. Some people are like, you have really weird taste in TV for a woman in her 30s. I'm like, it's a medical condition. I got a doctor's note for this shit. But the other power I have is that I can grow a full beard. Yeah, and I'm not talking like, well, I have a few hairs on my chin. I'm talking like ZZ Top, all right? And I realized I missed an opportunity last year, circa election season, because I was about 7 months pregnant on November 5th. And I feel like, oh shit, I could have spent the preceding 2 months growing out my full illustrious beard. And I could have rolled up to the polls looking like pregnant Gimli. And I feel like conservatives would have been looking at me like, should abortion be legal? Maybe it should be mandatory. All right, folks, you've been amazing. Have a great night.